that natural high of feeling love and feeling family and appreciating that and understanding how important that is sober is better than a 5-gallon bucket of heroin. I swear to God, there's nothing, there's no drug out there that can get me that high. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Full Belly Podcast. My name is Matt Bell. I am your host, and we love doing what we do here on the show. We like to talk about, and why we've named this show Full Belly Podcast is, we go over how we used to be empty in every sense of the way, and how we've become full in life, and how we got there. And we've got a wonderful guest to be here with us today and explain how he's done that, is continuing to do that. So I'm excited to talk with our guest. Before we do that, though, I'd like you guys to take a time out, whatever platform you're watching this on. Please make sure that you follow us and share this with somebody so that somebody else can see it, and so that you can see future episodes and future teasers and all this good stuff. You guys know Juan. Juan Duarte is our co-host.
What up?
What up? What up, boy? Dude. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah, my dog. What up, baby?
Bro, okay, so we've spent a lot of time together today.
Yeah, we have, man.
So what did we tell them what we did this morning?
Oh, dude, we ran a banger group this morning. Me and Matt got to hop into the group room together. Honestly, that's our first time doing a group together like that.
Tandem. That's what they call that.
Double, tandem, 2 men, 2 people. We got in there. We did our thing. We were talking about hard. We went in good. And if you were in the group, you'll remember, and hopefully you see this, we were talking about distractions and values.
Come on.
And man, I'll tell you what, dude, it was so good to get in there and discuss how we were empty. Our bellies were empty. We were distracted, and how we remove distractions, how to do that, and to work with other people, dude. Man, it was something dope, bro.
And values. What actually are values? Because everybody's like, oh, yeah, I've got values. Do you?
Right.
Do you know what that word means? Do you know what they really are to you? And do you really value it like a fucking value?
Right.
Because if you really value it like a value, then you'll value it.
And you take care of it.
Like a value.
And values.
And it'll be valuable. To your values.
I know, dude. We're speaking the same language.
So it's just kind of crazy, and a good example of that, I had mentioned something. I said, are you really grateful to be alive, or are you just happy you're not dead? There's a big fucking difference between those two statements. You know what I'm saying?
Dude.
There's a big difference, dude.
Yes.
There really, really is.
Yeah.
Like if you're, man, do you realize how lucky you are to have a life?
Right.
And if you do realize how lucky you are to have a life, and the fact that you only got, dude, we're what, 36, 40 years old, whatever. We got 30, 40 good years left. Maybe like 20 good ones.
If we're lucky.
We got 20 good ones left.
If we're lucky.
And then we're going to just become old.
Right.
And we'll still live, but we got like 20 really solid good fucking years left. If we're lucky, like you said. Yeah. That is nothing, dude. Think about how quick that goes. So are you grateful for literally this moment that you have?
Right.
And the next day, and just are you grateful? And if you are you soaking up every second that you have, and appreciating it and treating it as if it is this beautiful thing that you are so happy to have, that not everybody else gets to have.
Right.
Or are you doing stupid shit that's going to shorten your life?
Right.
I think a lot of people, until you realize what your life fucking means, don't understand the true meaning of gratitude for having a life. They're just happy they're not dead.
Right.
And that they're still alive.
Right.
Huge difference.
And fear's running you, right?
Fuck.
Man, dude. I know, Doc. And think about it though, right? Up until this moment, and I think to some degree we're all experiencing this kind of similarly, but I'm 40, right? I'm about to be 40 next month.
Yeah.
Up until now, dude, it's happened in the blink of an eye, dog.
So fast.
So quick. And every moment I can really reflect back on when I was 32, I'm like, man, dude, that happened fast. I got here fast. So if it got here this fast and I double my life to 80,
you'll be gone just as fast.
It's going to be gone just as fast.
Yep.
Got time to waste.
Fuck all that.
No, dude. It's going to happen quick. It's happening quick.
Yeah.
This is, like you said, 400 trillion. 1 in 400 trillion are the chances that we're here or something like that. You said
that's the 1 in 400 trillion is the odds of even being born.
Get out of here, dude. Right?
It's an unfathomable number.
Right.
1 in 400 trillion.
Jeez. And in the microcosm of what time is and has been, and the projection of what we hope it will be, we're here in that microcosms blip of a moment that we call our lives.
It's nothing, dude.
Nothing, dude.
It's so insignificant. It's such a small thing.
But it's everything.
And we act like it's so big and it's forever.
Yeah. We gotta hold on, bro.
Tight. Super tight.
Tight, super tight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yo, Brendan.
Brendan.
Yeah.
Brendan. It ain't no damn Brandon. There ain't no damn Brandons in here. We got a couple Brendans. Actually, we only got one. We got one Brendan in this bitch. Welcome, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're excited to have you.
I'm excited to be here. Got a little nervous just a minute ago, but it's all good.
Bro. No, just like your shirt says, man, there's no mistakes.
Just happy accidents.
Just happy accidents. So if anything goes wrong on here today, it's just a happy accident.
Yeah.
And we're going to get fucking through it.
Yeah, it's
all
meant
good.
to be.
Amen to that. We were chatting a little bit before we hit record on that there button, and we were talking about the fucking pyramids. What do you guys think about that shit? Question.
Oh, man.
Pyramids, man-made or extraterrestrial?
Both.
Both. Yeah.
You think the fucking aliens and the Egyptians were just rocking out together, kicking it?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, what time you guys gonna be there at the desert?
Yeah, no.
I'll be there at I'll be there at 3 clicks past the Northern Star
Yeah, bro.
on the south side.
Yes, dog.
When the sun goes around the corner,
100%.
I'll be there. And
When Orion,
make sure you bring the camels. I'll bring the fucking lasers.
scrotum skin freaking drinking apparatuses.
Yeah, the scrotum sack water
Canteens.
bottles, dog. And the SPF,
2 million.
the dirt SPF,
Just the
dirt
mud.
water SPF,
The
dog.
mud mixture.
Yeah, brother. Yo, alien, can you put this dirt on my back so I don't get burnt today?
Bro.
How was that made? Tell me. What do you mean? Both.
Bro, I think it's really hard to say, right? But I believe that, first of all, it wasn't made by slaves. It wasn't a slave effort. I believe it was a coordinated effort. I believe it was a team, community, world. I believe it was people that willingly wanted to do this. Secondly, along those lines, I believe that there was people that had access to technology, information, abilities that maybe got lost through history or removed through history some way. I don't know exactly, but we were guided through some an intelligent figures. I don't know if they were here or if they weren't here, if they came here or they've left, or what that looks like exactly. But I believe that vibrations, frequencies, resonance, harmonizing, I believe sound plays a huge factor in it. It has to. Just moving things with sheer force based on our strength as human beings, and cantilevers and things like that, doesn't make sense. Like, there has to be some mechanism to create a more streamlined process of ease. And the only thing I can think of is harmony. What about you, Brendan?
I don't know. I think that they, I really don't know. I mean, there was some sort of guidance. There had to be, like, because what you were saying before, how did they just think of that? How did they move all those things? You know, there's no way they could have done that by hand.
I just don't believe it, dude. I don't think that anything that big and that perfect could have been man-made that long ago and still be standing.
Right.
I just, I can't wrap my mind around it. I just don't. And I also, I don't know, bro. I just don't think it's possible. There has to be something else that fucking left its fingerprints on this earth.
Man.
And it was there for something, whether that was their like headquarters and that's where they were coming to chill.
Right.
And that was like the building that they were building to call home.
Yeah.
Or if that was their power generator or whatever the hell it was, dude. I don't freaking know. But dude, you could take 50,000 men and put them to work all day.
Right.
How do you build that?
Man.
Where'd the stone come from?
It's insane.
Where did the stone come from?
I don't know. Where did it come from?
It's a fucking skyscraper of stone.
Man.
Perfectly stacked.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I have no clue, man. There has to be some form of explanation. But along those lines, trending in the news right now is the discussion of aliens, right? That the government and other places are acknowledging aliens now.
100%.
Right? Like that's happening and people are just like, it's not a big deal right now. Like, you know.
But who's the fucking alien? Are we aliens?
I don't know, dude.
100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
We call aliens somebody else that's not from our planet.
Right.
So we're aliens to whoever else is out there on their planet.
Yeah, we're ETs.
We're aliens, bro. There's 100% human life out there in the great space, bro. Like there's too much space. They just found a planet that had oxygen and appropriate temperatures and water. It was called like, I forget what it was called. USB 900C or some shit like that. Some weird name. That's definitely not what it was called, but it was something like that. 31 light years away. They found it. 31 light years, bro.
Which in the grand scheme of the universe isn't much, but from the comprehension of what humans are capable of, it's insanity.
It's remarkable to think about how far away that is. The speed of light isn't
right.
It's
going to take.
See it immediately when lights turn on. It comes to us so fast. If we're traveling at the speed of light, it would take us 31 years to get to this planet. What? You're telling me that I'm going at the speed of light in a plane that can go that fast. And I'm in it for 31 years. And then I land on this motherfucker, dude.
Yeah.
But then also think about this. How do we know that there's life there?
Right.
Or not? Because it's going to take us 31 years to get there.
Yeah.
So if there's not life there, maybe there was 31 years ago when we took off Earth.
And we've seen it.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like, how do we even study it? How do we figure it out? It's too big. And our Milky Way, dude, like you look at the Milky Way, we're talking about this thing is 31 light years away. Again, astronomical number.
Yeah.
The Milky Way is like 1,000 light years wide.
Jeez.
And that's just one galaxy.
Right.
That's one galaxy out of all these fucking galaxies.
An insane amount, infinite number of galaxies.
Unbelievable.
Think about it, bro. Like you shit your pants when you're on the Millennium Force, right?
Exactly.
Like you're going down the Millennium Force at Cedar Point and you're like, whoa. We're talking the speed of light, dog.
Yeah, bro. You can't even.
Right? Can you imagine rolling out on the Millennium Force, dog? For 31 years, bro?
Yeah, you just keep going when you hit the top. Just keep going until you hit USB 93C or whatever the fuck it is.
Bro.
Yeah, so the moon is like 280,000 miles away from Earth.
Yeah.
And it fluctuates though because of like the gravitational pull, right? Like the moon kind of like comes in and out. That's what causes like the tides of the ocean because it's going back and forth from gravity.
Yeah, the zodiacs
as it goes around. And so anywhere from like 280,000 to maybe 300,000 miles away from Earth. That's a long way. The sun is like 94 million miles away from Earth. Think about how hot that shit is to feel the heat that we're like experiencing.
Oh my God.
Think about how hot it is. It's 94 million miles away.
Oh.
Now in light years, the sun is like 8 light seconds. 94 million miles is the equivalent to 8 light seconds.
That's bananas.
Not 8 light minutes, not 8 light hours, not 8 light days, not 8 light weeks, not 8 light months.
Right.
8 light seconds.
Yeah. It's crazy. Turn on a flashlight and it gets there in 8 seconds.
Correct.
Yes.
It gets to the sun. It goes 93 million miles in 8 seconds. So if the sun seems like it's so far away from us, 93 million miles away, and it's only 8 light seconds, imagine how far 31 light years is. It's an unfathomable fucking number. And again, that number is dog shit compared to like that number.
The Milky Way's with or even outside of that.
That planet is our neighbor in the grand scheme of things of how big it really is. It seems like it's so far away,
right? But
in the grand scheme of things, it's our fucking next door neighbor.
Yeah, that's Grandpa Johnson's farm in Angola.
Yeah, bro.
In Pennsylvania.
100%.
That, I mean, my brain is exhausted, but my whole being right now is in Hosted. You get it?
No, bro, I'm a little confused. It's ex-hosted, but you're in-hosted?
Yeah, bro. Think about it. If you're exhausted, hosted, what's the opposite of that, dog? In-hosted?
Oh my God. You're so crazy, dude.
Man, bro, I'm super in-hosted right now. This conversation's got me turned. You feel me?
I feel you.
Brendan, let's talk about you. Let's shift it up.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Where are you from, bro?
Van Wert,
How old are you?
28.
Juan said you were 47.
Yeah.
And then you made him look at your knuckles.
Yeah, I could tell, but I said, would you say 28?
Yeah.
I said 27, right?
Yeah, you were close.
I can tell by someone's hands.
How do you do that?
Well, so people can your hands weather. There's nothing that you can do to stop it. You can put fucking lotions on your face. You can do a skincare routine. You can do all this shit. You can grow a beard and hide fucking crow's feet or whatever the fuck. Wait, crow's feet are on your eyes,
Yeah,
right? So you can't really hide a beard to cover that up. That'd be weird if you had a beard next to your eyes. But I hope that we can edit in some sort of visual there. But yeah, dude, you look at someone's hands, you get a fucking accurate description.
It's
of their
true.
life.
Yeah, it's true.
Real accurate description.
Yeah.
You see your hands, bro.
Them thick daddies, dog. Take a peek, dog. These are 32-year-old hands on a 40-year-old man.
No.
Those don't look 40.
No. Those are virgin hands.
Those are Virginia Slims, dog. Fucking with the size of a Camel Wide, dog.
Virginia Slim tobacco and a camel wide body.
Yeah.
With a recessed Pall Mall P-Funk filtered.
Yeah, bro. With a black and
And
mild.
a black and mild plastic tip on there.
Yeah.
Just a combination
Heat it
of
up and
all the
goosenecks
best.
out.
Oh my God. Did you freak it?
Yeah, freak that mild,
Freak
bro.
that boy.
Yeah. Tap that boy on my thumb, dog.
Yo,
That's
we
all.
have to we really have to make a reel out of that because I feel like a lot of people will understand a lot of those things that
for
we just
sure.
said in there.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was goosenecking milds back in the day, heating up that mild tip, stretching that boy out?
Wood tip or plastic tip?
Plastic, dog. But as I age, I'm going to roll with wood. But as a youngster, man, I sure didn't mind a plastic.
You smoking wine?
Oh, I'll tip down on the wine, on that wine flavor.
That wine flavor was delicious.
Yeah, that wine will hit for
I'll
you.
still smell a wine flavor, black and mild, and be like, man, that smells kind of good.
Yeah, I might want to do that. But I remember, dude, I had an ex-girlfriend, dog, that smoked like 30, she smoked black and milds like cigarettes, dog.
Damn.
Dude, she was a black and mild hitter.
She's a fucking cigarette break. She was taking black and mild breaks.
Bruh, she was just hitting. And then I kiss her and I'd be like, God, man, golly.
Smelling like an ashtray.
Bruh,
Tasting like a fucking ashtray.
Like the inside of a black and mild tip, you know what I mean? Like dang.
Yeah, that shit stunk up the room.
Yeah.
Take a black and mild, put it out, let it sit there.
Yeah.
Stunk for days.
Like somebody takes a black and mild clip and puts it in their ear. It's like she did that in her mouth.
You ever, dude? Oh my God, I forgot about this.
That was funny.
Brendan, we're going back to you after this, but have you ever drank cigarette or black and mild ash water or beer or drink or anything like that? Have you done that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Do you remember? Like,
Oh, yeah.
bro.
The cigarette touching your lip.
I'm talking about at the party, you think your beer is your beer, but someone's really that's what they've been ashing in. You grab it, drink it, and it's too late.
Yeah. You
done it?
And you might get
done
a soggy butt that touches your mouth.
Oh, that's just scary.
Or the dip chew. Get some dip chew and some cigarette butts in there,
Never
dog.
had that happen.
Man, that's vomit worthy, dog. I've swallowed a couple people's dip chew really drunk one time.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
man,
Yeah.
bad.
And I mistook it. You know what I mean? I put it in my mouth and I was like,
Sloshing
like I'm,
around.
yeah, like I'm tasting wine. No, I just drank somebody's spit and then came.
And then you had to play it off like you were cool, just go
like,
right
this
back
ain't
to
nothing.
playing beer pong.
Yeah, this ain't nothing. Because if they knew I swallowed loogies, dog, them chicks ain't for me no more, you know?
Oh, no. After a couple throws, I got to go to the bathroom real quick, guys.
Yeah.
Everything's good.
Oh.
Van Wert. How far away is that from here?
An hour and a half.
How'd you find us?
Well, I was at Midwest last year for a little bit. Just telling Juan a little bit about this. I had some legal issues I had to take care of. And when I came back, somebody was telling me about how sweet this place is, like how much the facilitators actually show they care, you know, not that they didn't at Midwest, not bashing nothing, you know what I mean?
Sure,
but,
sure.
how relatable it was and how like just different it was. Yeah. So I spent 3 days at housing and then it wasn't for me. So I called.
Nice. Nice. And how did you end up in the world of treatment? What's your kind of story in terms of drug of choice, and when did it start?
Well, it started, so last year, like I said, in October, I got some trouble, you know, got caught with a bunch of meth, not a bunch, but you know,
Enough,
yeah. I was living out of a truck, you know, I overdosed so many times in front of my daughter, and you know, I just had enough. When I got out of jail, I asked my probation officer if, you know, she could help me out, and she said, yeah, go to Toledo, you know, detox, do that. So fast forward a little bit, I just got out of jail in March. Had a lapse. I would have 10 months clean, but I found a little pack of fentanyl in one of my backpacks.
Damn.
Yeah, you know,
that
did my
sleeper
thing.
cell that stuck around.
I'm so grateful for my nephew being as rambunctious or, you know, hyper or whatever as he is, and waking his sister and my sister up, because
You overdosed.
I overdosed and I puked and I had inhaled it. I had double pneumonia. And I had been laying out on her living room floor for about 15 minutes.
Whoa.
Jeez,
Yeah,
dude.
she said I was almost there, you know. Yeah,
Damn, so
Yeah.
close.
so close.
So you were locked up for months,
Few months,
and the whole time, did you know that pack was in your backpack?
I had some idea.
Really?
I called home and my mom's like, "There's this foil." I was like, "Don't touch that," you know, because she doesn't do any drugs, and I didn't know how it would affect her if she had some like absorb, and you know, I didn't want that to happen to my mom. So I was like, just put it back, you know, take care of it when I get home, and I sure did.
You said I took care of it.
I took care of
Fucking
it.
took care of it. All right. So you, the whole time you were locked up, had a reservation to go home and do whatever that was.
Well, I did, but
Back and forth.
It was a toss up, because when I got arrested, the police impounded my car, searched it, all this other stuff. So I had a thought in my head that they had found it, threw it away. And when I called home, it was like 45 days in. She's like, "I'm going through your bags, you know, because you're getting out soon." And I found this foil and I freaked out. I was like, "Put it back." Right then, that was about 16 or 17 days before I got out that I had made the reservation to get out and get high.
Man, I've been there. You remember those days?
I do.
Well, you never really got locked up a lot, right?
No, I didn't get locked
Like,
up.
I don't really even know why you're sober.
I'm not even drunk.
You like never even went to jail or
Right, I
anything.
can't. I looked good when I got sober. Actually.
You should go back out and get
For
arrested
sure.
a few times. I think that'd be a good idea for you.
I think so. I haven't had enough.
I'm totally fucking kidding you, guys. Okay? Don't want to hear any shit.
Yeah,
Okay?
no. Matt literally did not believe I would stay sober when I first got sober because I was in bad shape.
I was worried about you is really what it came down to. I just had a very interesting way of communicating that. And it was also...
That's a nice way to say it.
Yeah, I didn't think you were going to say something.
I love it.
Yeah. You know what I mean, though, bro.
I do.
The good sharing people, we hear it all the time.
Yeah.
You know? It's no different than like a guy that just cannot stop cheating on his wife. And babe, it'll be different this time.
Right.
I'm telling you, honey, I'm done.
Right.
Babe, look me in the eye. You know I love you.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah. It's crazy because
You just know the motherfucker's not done.
well, you've been to treatment 28 times. I'd never been once.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it.
Yeah, who am I to who am I?
I didn't know. I didn't know that there was anybody.
But that
you know?
experience of me
Right.
being the liar and
Right.
being the shit talker, I was like, this guy's
Yeah.
literally doing he's putting on the show, bro.
Yeah.
He's the fucking main character on stage right now.
Yeah.
And the spotlight's on him and his mom's believing everything he's saying. But sure as shit, you were serious.
I didn't know.
You proved me wrong.
Yeah.
Your old pal Matt.
One day at a time so far.
He is wrong sometimes.
Yeah. Crazy, dude. Crazy.
Still think you should go out and get arrested though.
I'm not for it.
Just make it mild, you know.
Yeah,
Don't
just
do
a
anything
mild?
crazy.
Just like like an M5 or something like that.
Yeah.
Like something that doesn't really carry jail time
Darvocet
specifically.
or something.
Just-
like get caught with like 500 Darvocets.
Yeah, or a tramadol, like
Yeah.
something that's not even a true scheduled
Yeah.
medication, but you're not supposed to have it.
Yeah. Yeah. Like fucking 62 tramadols.
Yeah, you can't even shoot them.
That might get you a little more than a day. Though.
Yeah, that might get you a little bit more.
All right. Fair enough.
Don't do that, guys. I'm not kidding. For all the softies out there that are going to fucking complain about this and say, "Oh my god, they said that you should go use." Shut the fuck up. Okay, thanks. So, how long you been clean?
From the lapse, 124 days.
It's amazing, bro. What's your plan? What are you going to do with life?
Well, so I'm moving to an Oxford house on Monday. I'm moving out.
That's exciting.
It is. It's a
Those
little
places are
nervous.
nice, dude.
I want to go to school for social work. My plan is to get my CDCA and eventually do something in the field of treatment. And just I came in here and Brandon Novak was on the TV downstairs, and that's like one of my favorite videos of anybody talking about getting clean. Like just, you know.
Yep.
At the very end, I can't remember the story, but the story about the kid, the puzzle pieces, and the dad was, you know, I want to be like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but unfortunately, I am on probation, and in order for me to get my CDCA like certificate, I have to
Complete.
How long's your probation?
Well, I'm not sure.
Okay.
So when I complete treatment, my probation officer said I have to do 90 days
Okay.
after, so that she knows that I'm serious about staying clean
Yeah.
and doing what I'm supposed to. So,
Bro, you can blink your eyes and wake up and that'll be gone.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
It's been 124 days, and it just
You'll
We were
complete
talking about earlier.
treatment. That probation officer might let you off early, or even if they make you do the whole 90 days, or even if they make you wait a year, dude. Like it's nothing in the grand scheme of things. You'll get through that so fast. In the meantime, you can be working on your CDCA. You know, you can do all that stuff in the meantime, so that when your probation is done, boom, it's like just flip the switch on and you're good to go. There's no reason why you can't do that.
And most importantly, dude, regardless of CDCA, is opening your heart up to what it means to serve and help people that need it. You know, the program I work through, you know, there's no start now, right? Find ways to meet people's needs, help people learn your boundaries, learn your limitations within that. You know, start that now, man. Learn how to deal with people that are struggling, you know, and then reach out to people when you are as a result of them struggling or whatever it is, you know. It's really important, dude. You know, the CDCA is just a tool for you to be able to do that and to be regulated. But your heart, and if you're a servant, lead with that.
It's good practice, man. Before you even get that license, you can still do that stuff.
Yeah.
And help people and encourage them and motivate them and be a model leader for them and all those things. So you can do that now. Start that today. You already are.
Yep.
Just by showing up every day and staying clean, you're doing that. So there was something that you said too that I think is important to talk about, because I want to see you get your daughter back.
Man.
well, so my son and my daughter, the relationships I have with the both of them are different. Like they differ. I raised my daughter, and I can go see her whenever. It's my son. He lives like 4.5 hours away, like in one way. So I did this for me, but at the same time, I did it to where
Absolutely.
I could be there more.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
If I hadn't gotten clean and started this journey when I did, I wouldn't have been able to spend. I spent 3 nights with him, and he's 9 years old. You know what I mean? I wouldn't trade that for anything. You know what I mean? I want so much more.
That was so amazing, bro. I remember those first nights. I did the same thing with my kid. I had to get clean and see him. And those first couple nights, bro, oh my God.
Yeah.
I have goosebumps thinking about it. That is how I got high. like in a good way, I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
bro, that was the new drug. Like just being able to achieve those things and get back with family. And my God, dude. And even still today, when I go home and get to see my family, that is how I get high. That is, I'm telling you, that high, that natural high of feeling love and feeling family and appreciating that and understanding how important that is sober is better than a fucking 5-gallon bucket of heroin. I swear to God, there's nothing, there's no drug out there that can get me that high.
None.
It is so good. And when you can like, if that's what it's about for you, it's better than anything that you could put up your nose, in your bloodstream, down your throat, any of that shit, dude. It is the drug. It is what keeps you going.
And you could see it. I could see it in your face, man.
Yeah.
I could see it when he said that, right? I could feel that. Man, dude, I'm so happy that you have that feeling where it's not just like, I want that, right? But I can sense in you like, man, I just love that.
You're going to do it, bro. I already know you're going to do it. I believe in you.
I do too.
I know it.
Thank you.
I know it. You have something good about you. You have something that's special and unique that is about you.
Yeah.
And you have a lot to offer to this place that we call Earth. So be there for your kids, man. Be there for yourself, for your family, and the rest takes care of itself. We like to give our guests an opportunity to ask us questions. Have you thought of anything?
No, can we go back to the topics that we were going to when we were off camera? You know what I mean?
Yeah. What were we talking about?
I don't even remember.
What was the other one? I mean, we were talking about the pyramids. Do you remember, Josh? I know we were talking about the... God, what was it?
Ooh, okay. Well, he thinks that I do actually have a question for you.
Okay. Yeah.
How did y'all get it done? Like, how did you do what you do to get where you are today?
A lot of hard work and patience. I mean, most importantly, no matter what, it was not using, right? Like no matter what, life's good, life's bad, broke, with money, alone, with people, happy, sad, been through a lot in almost 8 years. And no matter what, have not found an excuse good enough to go get drunk or high. So that's the very first thing. We're just a different kind of people, dude. Like we can't, I know we say this shit all the time, but I don't think people just really like, it's a very simple concept. We can't, we don't have the luxury of fucking doing it, dude. And we never will. We don't get to say, give me 5 years and then I'll be able to drink on the weekends with my pals. It's never going to work.
Yeah.
And if you can do that, then you simply weren't an alcoholic or a drug addict. You were a problem drinker and maybe you got a little bit wild. But if you can manage it, you're not a true alcoholic or a true drug addict. And I'm not saying that like that's a proud thing to be. I'm just saying it is what it is.
Yep.
True drug addicts and alcoholics can never successfully use any substance and like burn that into your fucking brain. Because once you can figure that out very simply, one day at a time, not ingest them, bro, everything else just figures itself out in time.
Yep.
Tomorrow it's going to get a little bit better. The next day that credit score is going to go up a little bit. The next day your mom that doesn't want to let you back in the house is going to see you walking the walk and she's going to let you back in. The next day that employer is going to call you back and say, hey, come work again. The next day it's just going to keep getting better and better, bro. But it only happens if
we don't pick up.
Man, get the fuck on.
Yeah, we can't pick up, dude. We can't be confused about it. Getting here, man. Like listening to what the question you just asked, I think is just tons of divine intervention, grace. Grace and divine intervention, and moments of impact, moments of clarity, moments of opportunity, moments of potential that due to all the things we just said, grace, intervention, and then the power of choice, saying yes to the right things at the right time, trying to do the next right thing in those moments. As individuals, I don't know if this is in regards to team recovery or us as individuals or what context you're looking for, but I think a lot of it's the same.
Just in general.
I think that we have we share a heart and a responsibility to serve other people, an obligation, a responsibility to serve the world, to serve other people, and to make other people's lives better. That comes from a place of authentic desire and deep responsibility for the fact that we had a second chance. And formulating agreements upon what that potential could look like from day one, where he was at, to day one where I picked up where they were at as Team Recovery, to present day today, and us thinking about what can happen 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years from now. And just getting around people that, just like you right now saying, I want to help people. We got around other people that want to help people, and we made that our mission.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
It's really, man,
Yeah.
in a nutshell, you just summarized it all. You touch words, man. Sober, relationship with a higher power, service, fun, doing what you say you're going to do.
Yep.
Those 5 things
Yeah.
have been the fucking like recipe
Yep.
that have gotten me where I'm at. And so many good things have come off of that, right? But like those 5 main things, that's rocket launched me into another dimension.
The 4th dimension, it says. I did my lead recently. Shout out to all the Mainline people that freaking have ever contributed to Mainline, been to Mainline, but Homer Group members. At the end of it, I was talking. I said, there's 3 things, man. Trust God, clean house, help others. You know, and what a blessing, bro. What a freaking blessing. Trust.
Any last words for the viewers?
Anybody watching this, you can do it. I freaking love this place.
Yeah.
That's
It's
about
amazing,
it, man.
dude. Thank you. Thank you.
Anytime.
I'm really excited to see what you do and how you continue to progress, and don't be a stranger. I know you're going to Oxford, but stop in and see us. We love
for
seeing
sure.
somebody come back and just say, I'm still doing well. That means everything to us.
Oh, my God.
So I'm excited for you, bro.
Thank you.
Going on to the next journey,
Yeah.
going on to the next phase. We all had to do that. So
Do it wearing my Bob Ross shirt.
the Bob Ross shirt. Such a good shirt, dude.
And we're going to have to get in the ice bath again.
Oh, for sure. That was so
That's what
much
we were
fun.
talking about.
Yeah.
That's what we
was.
were talking about. I forgot how that whole conversation went, but that was very, very interesting.
So good.
No mistakes,
was.
only happy accidents. I appreciate everybody watching, and I appreciate our guest Brendan for being here, Juan, our co-host, for being with us yet again, and for all of you guys who watched, thank you so much. Again, if you found any value in what we talked about today, make sure that you follow us and share this with somebody else. We want to make sure that people are receiving this message and that as many people as possible are just seeing this. We have our hotline, 419-561-LIFE. If you need anything, or if you know somebody who needs something, whether that's support, if they need resources, or if they just have a simple question on what to do, that's what our hotline is for. We're there to help you, whether that's with us or somebody else. I appreciate you guys so much. It's been a fantastic episode. Thanks again, guys. And we love you. Have a good night.